another Facebook and YouTube live from Dalscon, and we are here in the lambing shed once again. The precipice. No, it's not the precipice, is it? I was trying to think of a fancy word for the centre. Epicenter of everything that we're doing at the minute. And we've got a busy day. We've been busy all afternoon getting these moved, getting boars moved. Connor's over there, world famous farmer Connor, there he is right there. And we're shifting pens, we're shifting animals. That's the way you look. There we go. We're shifting some of our boar goats because we're trying to create a little bit of space, and ideally what we're wanting to achieve is we're wanting to get all of our boar goats and all of our kids all in the same side of the shed, because they all require the same medicated cake, and it would be good with that cake just to go along and do each individual pen. It would be so much better. I would appreciate that a lot if we could get that done. Wait till I come and give Connor a hand. Look at the size some of these kids are getting already. Massive. They're getting little units. Some of these kids are little units, see?
Yeah, they really are.
Go on, see.
Big girl.
Yeah, she is a big girl. She's not messing about. Hey, get back in there. Go on. What are you doing stuck through there? Here we go. There we go. Here's two kids. That's that really cool girl, isn't it? Is it? Is that the cool? Yes, it is a cool girl. She's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So she'll go into our breeding herd if we can make a good job of her and make sure she grows quite nicely and reaches her full potential. So that would be wonderful. Whoa! I don't see you coming there, see? Chris says, even all, hope we're all good. Yes, we are. We're very good. Are you good, see?
I'm great.
Hope you're good as well, Chris. Irene says, good afternoon, Ben, Connor and Christoph. Remember, afternoon to you as well, Irene. And also remember and hit that follow button if you're watching us for the first time. This is a poor looking little sod over here, isn't it? Needs to find its mum in there for a sook and see how things are going. So, you might be looking and wondering, what on earth? I can hear you literally screaming down the phone at me. Ben, what on earth is that in the middle of the pen? Well, that is a sheep creep feeder. Sheep and goat creep feeder. And that means it's baby goats and lambs special feeder. So it has bars in the middle, it has head holes in there, and it has bars in the middle of that so that the babies can stick their head in like so, like they're demonstrating, but the mums can't get their heads into it. It's a clever design, and it's ideal for only letting babies have the cake. Now the mums don't often need so much cake, and a lot of the time you'll be feeding the mums different cake as what you're feeding the babies. You're wanting to give the babies, basically it's the expensive stuff that really gets them growing and makes them thrive and takes some of the burden off mum. Look at that. That's what all the noise is. I think she's got itchy horns. Anyone ever get an itchy horn? She seems to think that it's pure misery. She needs it itched. She needs the job done. So, these lamb creep feeders are going to go in here, make a big difference to these babies, hopefully. Now this year we've swapped things around a little bit, or we've switched things up where we're using a medicated cake. So this is something that you have to get prescribed from the vet, and the baby's cake comes with something fancy called decoquinate in it. Hold on 2 seconds. Hello? Yeah. What's up? Right, okay. Okay, that's fine, Pat. Sorry, Joe was just saying there that he's got a twin on over across the road that he thinks maybe mum's not letting it feed, so he thinks it's getting in for a wee sook now while he was on the phone, and we'll maybe have to bring it back in the morning if it's still not looking right. Anyway, we digress. We get back into where we're at. He's over checking the sheep just now. So I was saying, the cake that the babies are getting fed, the pellets, this is their hard feeding, their concentrated feed, has a medication in it called decoquinate. And that is to stop coxswain. And coxswain is what we've been plagued with for quite a few years now. and it prevents the babies growing. Basically, it damages the gut, and any goodness that they take in means it just gets pooed straight back out, and it doesn't go into them, and you end up with these tiny little boar goats and tiny little kids that aren't good for anything. So we need to stop that, and we need to see what we can do to try and mitigate this cocci and this coccidiosis that we've got. Now, we do that every year, and when you'll have seen us with our mega lives that we've done, there was a big Be a Farmer for the Day live where we cleaned out all these pens and then everything got disinfected. That was done with decoxin, I think it's called, which is a disinfectant that kills all this cocci, this single-celled organism. It's very, very hard to get rid of, but the whole place was totally hosed right down to where it was bare concrete, beautifully clean. Then it was disinfected and things started again. But it's always shed from the mothers. So the mothers will always shed this coccidiosis. They're immune to it now, and the babies will eventually become immune to it. But it's trying to get that balance of they're not taking on too much cocci where it's becoming a burden to them, but also it's not bad enough. They're not being totally, unexposed where they're never going to get a burden. So you're trying to get that immunity without getting them overburdened with it, which is a difficult balance to get. That's a beautiful little kid there. It's a boy, of course it's a boy. Good catch, Christoph. That's a hiding place in there if I've ever seen one. Yes, there's a post on the main page, on the Dalscon main page, for the names of the Highland cow. Check that out. Names of the Highland cow post and poll is on. The calves. So the 4 names that we have: Bria, Orla, Ailey, and Cora are the 4 names that we have. And voting is underway just now. It's actually on the main page. It's on TikTok. It's on YouTube and it's on Instagram. So check it out there. You can place a vote on each one if you want to. Hit us a follow button while you're there anyway. I got her. You're a little beauty. One-handed catch. Look at this cool grey goat. See how cool is this kid?
Yeah. Is this Sylvia or is this a different one?
No, Sylvia's got the silver head. That is an awesome kid. That's so cool. You never see colours like that.
Yeah, you do.
So yeah, the poll is out now. The poll is absolutely out now. Jen Lowe says, hey, hi Jen. And B says, a new playground for the mums. I know, they're seeming to like it. I think, see, have we got 2 or 3 of these? I think we've got 3, because there's one across the road, isn't there? There's one of them across the road.
Yeah.
So there's 2 down there.
Is there 2 down there?
Yeah, there was, because there's 2 down in the river field.
I brought that one up from the river field.
There's another one down there, definitely.
Oh, right. Do we have 2?
I think there's still one across the road.
Is there?
I think. They're a blooming expensive thing to buy.
It'd be great if we had 3.
If I had 3, we'd just put one in each pen. They all get fed, job done. Mums don't go in and steal it all, and the babies can get as much as they want. Also stops babies getting bullied out of it as well. If the mums are in at the cake, it stops babies coming in and getting bullied out of it. So it's a far better job if we can get all these in. We'd be better going down and seeing if that's there, and just putting one in.
Great satisfaction there.
This is looking cool. All the boar goat babies bouncing about, isn't it? This looks awesome. And we're going to continue to keep opening up these pens as well. The babies are obviously quite small at the minute, but we will continue to be able to open these up as the sheep keep lambing, which is not yet because we've only had one today. As the sheep keep lambing and this pen gets smaller, we can then take this section here, and then these guys can have another section, and then they've got plenty of room. One of the big problems with cocci is if it's overpopulated in there and there's too many of them in it, which is why we're giving them a whole side of this shed. There's a fight going on here. Ooh, it's a big one. It's a big fight. Trying to figure out who the alpha is. Ooh. I'm always interested always have a wee study and see what they're doing in here. Sometimes quite interesting to see who comes out on top and who the leader's going to be. This is how they sort it out. Just having a wee straightener in here, just see what's going on. Doreen's watching from Ajax, Ontario, Canada. Hi Doreen. Roz says Cammy's raising lion cubs in his creep feeder. Sorry? I texted Cammy last night saying put those short shorts in the bin. Put them in the bin. They have to go. They're awful. Sometimes you need your friends to message you and say, what you are doing is nuts. And wearing those shorts is quite literally nuts. Cameron, if you're watching, bin the shorts, bro. Right, C, what are you thinking?
All that space.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Now, slightly different with the pygmy goat babies. I don't know how we're going to...
She did it.
I don't know what she's doing. I don't know how we're going to get them done.
Pygmies?
Yeah.
I think we just put another 10 on there, upside down.
Oh, yeah.
Like it?
Yes, I love it. I think we grab them ones there and you put them in here. There's my wee guy that I keep saying about.
Yeah, you do keep saying about
I
him.
keep saying about that guy. Where's his mum? Always know her. Watching her like a hawk. Look at them jumping on Badger. Why are they all doing that?
I got his Badger's kid.
Oh, is that her kids?
Yeah.
Not giving her a second. Look at her horrendous coat. Do you know what you want to do with, or Bodger, sorry. Do you know what you want to do with Bodger's coat over there? Is you want to go and pull it all out. But trust us, we've tried. And it doesn't come out, does it?
Nah.
It will not come out, no matter what you do. You can pull and pull and pull, and it's sore on her. You have to just let it come out. We've been at her with brushes and everything, and it doesn't work. They have to shed it themselves, because it's all intertwined in her hair still. In a week, that'll be completely off, and she'll look like a new goat, but it just looks terrible.
Same time, I do want to go and try to pull it off.
Go and pull it off, see.
It doesn't come off, it's pointless.
I feel like she just encapsulates a new parent. Like she
Yes.
looks like a new parent.
Hair not done, everything looking exhausted, and yeah, that is the new parent look. We've all been there, Christoph. I feel like I'm still in it. Still in it.
Yours is still pretty new.
Yeah, mine are still new. Right, so these pygmies over here, the expecting ones, we've only got one girl that we're really watching at the minute. We're going to take them out and put them in this pen, because this pen is massive.
Huge.
And it means when we've got this great big pen in here, we can set up their playground.
Yeah.
Yes, the playground. Yes, the playground.
Test me, remember, who was our goat last year with a moustache?
Poirot. We have the opposite way around. Yes, he does have a moustache. Poirot had a white moustache. That'll be a boy, is it? It's a girl.
Oh.
Sometimes a lady needs a moustache.
Hey.
All right.
Where did you point it out then?
Yeah.
Look at that wee moustache. It's quite.
It's really
like,
weird.
Yeah, it is. It's very vibrant. Like, it's really there. Defined is the word I'm looking for. These wee ones over here still annoy me, because I feel like Mum's just walking off and leaving them. They're obviously getting something.
See those other ones with the red on them?
Yeah,
They are tiny.
but they're literally brand new though.
I was going to say, they got out and she was screaming on them.
Yeah, but they're the ones that were born like on Sunday.
Oh, is that them?
Yeah, that's them. There's Mum there. She's looking after them, I think. Look at them.
Yes.
They're hopping about. Look at them. Look at them go. Think they're enjoying this newfound. What is going on here?
Oh, there's some great bounces going on. Just a few bounces on the
If you're on YouTube, you're seeing some unbelievable zoomers here. Oh. There's Mystery's babies going in. Mystery's looking after her babies just nicely this year. She has got one wee one though, hasn't she? Remember she had triplets last year and rejected almost... Did she reject them all, see? They freaked her out, didn't they?
down to one.
One, yeah, got down to one. It just freaked her out. She had too many babies. Too many babies. So this is going to be our little creep pen. Now, what Connor was saying is he's going to move the gate upside down. So he's got this upside down just now. And what he means by that is the bars on the top now are really small. Now, for obvious reasons, the small bars and the gaps between them are always smaller on the bottom, so that nothing can escape through it. But if you're actually wanting mums not to get through, but the babies to get through, you turn it upside down, and then the babies can squeeze through these bars and get as much cake as they want. They can chill out in there, away from the mums, and away from the hecticness of the big pen, and they can get all the feed that they want without having any hassle or any dramas. So it actually works really well, and it's perfect for the pygmies. Now, for the boar goats, it's not ideal because they're too big. The kids are far too big. But for this pen and for the pygmies, it works out perfect. So it's a good way to do it. They're actually having a good cuddle in there. Look at these zoomers in here, unbelievable. Look at them go. Love it. Oh, it is sensational. Need to see a few more of them now. Once you see them, you don't want it ever to stop. Keep them going. What happened at the play gym they had a few years ago? They loved it. It needed to be taken down. It was all, we'd moved it too many times and it was rotten. It needed to go. So it's away, but we're putting new ones on. I have, now this is quite cool, I have our old Viking swing rope. So we could string it from the rafters, and then they would have a full Viking swing rope to swing about on. And Joe's got loads of ideas for a playpen for them. So we're going to give them loads of different things to play on. Now, I will say, although they're bouncing about like this and going crazy like this, they are probably still just a touch on the wee side for like any big obstacles or anything like that.
They're not gonna be able to jump to great height.
Yeah, they can't jump that far. They just look at them. They're absolutely... Oh, Christoph, this is perfect. But they are just that touch small. In another 2 or 3 weeks' time, they're going to be on everything, aren't they?
Yeah.
You'll put whatever you want in there, tires, big ropes, slides, swings, whatever you want, and they will be going absolutely nuts. Look at them go. They're absolutely full of energy. I love the pygmy babies for that. Look at them. Where are you running off to? You have to be loving these. You have to be. I've lost all energy now, actually, after watching it.
Yeah, they've got it all.
So yeah, they've got every single bit of energy. So perfect for a creep feeder in here. As you can see, mum can't get through, but the wee babies, of course, can get through. It's not an issue whatsoever. We could actually turn that other gate upside down as well, so you can just open the whole lot up and let them in and out whenever they please. So we can get that in there. We'll give them the decoquinate as well, the medicated feed as well, just to keep any coxie down. Now the pygmy goats aren't normally that bad for getting it. They are normally seem to avoid it. It just seems to be boar goats that are really prone to it. But these guys seem absolutely fine. And it always makes things a little bit... it makes you scratch your head a little bit more. Why do the pygmies not get it and the boar goats do? Same with the Anglo-Nubians. Why do the Anglo-Nubians not get it and the boar goats do? Why do the dairy goats not get it and the boar goats do? I never understand it. I never understand what the story is with that or why it happens. So immediate ones that we're watching for lambing right at this very second. We have this girl in here. This boar goat here. I think she's going to lamb anytime, and I mean like in the next 24 hours. Her bag is humongous. Absolutely massive. Now the rest of the 5 in this pen, I think there's 1 empty, potentially reabsorbed her kid. So I don't think she's going to give birth. She has no bag whatsoever. But these other 4 in here have little bags, but they're not close to lambing. I don't know why. They're bought in ones, not from our herd, but they're bought in ones. I think actually that one in the back left, she is ours, but she's got a late scan mark. But these other 3 are the bought in, and they don't look that close to lambing. I think they're going to be another 2 weeks off yet. So really, I'm watching this girl here, and that girl at the back is in amongst these. So we're 2 weeks off of these 4, and this girl here is what we're really watching. With the pygmy goats, we've got this one girl in here, this one small one in here, her bag is bursting and she's ready to go. And that's all I'm really watching. The rest have empty marks. Hope is supposed to be pregnant. She doesn't have a big bag, but if you remember back obviously with Miracle, with her babies from last year, she doesn't produce a lot of milk, and that's a real issue. So I'm hoping she's either a few weeks off yet, and she is going to produce a lot of milk, and that milk's going to come, or she's not in kid. So I'm hoping she's in kid, and that milk's going to come. I'm hoping she isn't going to give us 2 kids, and then we're going to end up with 2 more orphans, because she's not going to be able to feed them, and that's going to be an absolute nightmare. She has been a horror at the minute, trying to deal with her. She has not been easy to deal with at all. not in any way, shape or form. She is hammering everything that's in the pen, so we've had to take her out and in and out and in and out and in, and hopefully she'll relax a wee bit once either these babies come or she gets into a bigger pen. I don't know. There's tons of room in this pen, so I don't know why she's getting so furious all the time. Jennifer Hoffman, thank you so much for the 1,000 stars. Says love from Florida. Thank you, Jennifer. Carol Laudermilk, thanks for 400 stars. Davina, Brenda, Karen, Dorothy, Diana, Marsha, Holly, Bree, Linda, Susie, Val, thank you all for the stars. Thank you so much. Thanks for supporting us. I'll keep reading them as they come through. And Debbie's asking on YouTube, will you be keeping Triple B? Yes, Triple B will be staying on with us for next year. Last year was his first year breeding with us, so we're absolutely fine with Triple B. Yet, maybe in the next couple of years, then you might start coming into the fact we need to change things, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Next year is going to be absolutely fine. I say next couple of years, it doesn't really affect things. It doesn't really matter because we've not got hardly any girls. We're really going to struggle to keep any girls on. Now there's Christoph's dad is wanting a couple of pygmy goats, so there'll be a couple of pygmy goats going to Christoph's dad, which is going to be ideal, but he might want a little girl kid. That's in return for we're doing a wee swap for the Highland cow and some pygmy goats, so he'll probably have a couple of our girl goats go then. And yeah, it's just, I don't think we're going to have any breeding stock for this year because we've been so low on girls. Whereas ideally, I would like another, if I had 20 girls, I would keep 15 girls on, maybe have 5 away, but I would certainly keep some of them on. So that doesn't really work too well. So Triple B, that would increase the amount of time that he's here. So it just all depends. Can we discuss as well? Can we discuss? Kyle has been shearing sheep again last night, and he has gave this sheep, who's itching just now, has gave this sheep a David Bowie haircut. Are we okay with this? Are we saying this is a fantastic job done? It is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. When I came up the top of the hill tonight, this morning, I was like, what am I looking at here? But it turns out we have a sheep who looks like David Bowie. Joe, what do you think with the haircut? Are you good with it?
Yeah, it's great.
I think it's great as well. He's made a good job of shearing her, actually.
Yeah.
Made a really good job of shearing her. But that hairdo, guys, I see 1,000 laughing faces coming in here, and quite rightly so. That hairdo is fantastic. It gets more funny as you're looking at it. It really does. What's this girl doing over here? These girls are looking absolutely miserable. They're that pregnant, they're looking miserable. These are 3 Stornoway sheep that are here. So there's 3 of them still to go. There's 5 in total. 2 of them have gave birth. There's another 3 to go. Again, due any time. So hopefully we get some nice little babies from there. We set of twins in here. I think the rest are singles. But those babies are due. And we had one of our yow lambs that, again, there was a breakout with Gimbal, see, was it? Yeah, it was Gimbal that was out. What happened? Is that the gate? Is that the gate situation?
No, that's different.
What did he do? How did he get in with them?
Can't remember.
I can't remember.
Different from the original.
Can't remember either, but he was in with them for like a couple of hours.
Aye.
And he wasn't supposed to be. Anyway, one of our little yow lambs from last year ended up getting caught. Of course she did. So there's only 3. Is there 3 in there, Steve?
Wait,
2.
we brought 3 up. One of them's that.
Yeah, so there's only 2.
Yeah.
2 of them got caught. No, I thought we scanned 3. I swear we scanned 3.
No, 3 had an orange mark on their bum.
Yeah, it's running about across the road.
But it was already down with the grey faces.
Alright.
And we didn't scan it.
Okay, so she has had an itty bitty little lamb. Let me show you this lamb. Hold that, Joe. It's a fantastic lamb, but it's just like, it's a good lamb, isn't it? Oh yeah, sure. His belly's completely full. See, have you got any blue spray? Just do that navel. His belly's completely full. It's a little boy, but it's just like shrunk right down. It's perfect for her. You love your baby.
Temptation just to spray your hand there. Lovely.
I think we don't need to have the temptation.
You must have touched it.
I mean, serious? Lovely wee set of boar goat twins here as well. Look at them sitting in their sukin. That's a beautiful sight. So yeah, she's just like perfect little lamb. Ideal. It's so nice. Good girl. She is a good girl. I'm happy with her. I'm proud of her. She's a beautiful wee lamb. So, we're getting these pygmies moved over now. Do it in the morning. What time are we at?
Give that girl till the morning because she might kiss.
Yeah, she's going on. She's actually going on a wee bit weird. Ooh, sore teat over there.
That's Haley. Mind we're at the other there as well.
Do you want to go? Oh, yeah, but it was fine, wasn't it?
Well, we put Rory on it.
Yes. Yes. Let's do that right now. Let's do that right now. By the way, part 2 of our video is coming up on Daily and TikTok later on tonight. Remember, follow us on TikTok and Daily. Part 2 of our Listeria goat is coming on tonight at around 8 o'clock. So check it out. Right, darling. We said in Supporters Live earlier on, Kyle, Night Lammer Kyle, I'm hoping we get another flurry of another 10 or so by Friday night. And then after that, Kyle will hopefully be finished up on Friday night. And we can get him finished up and keep working away ourselves and get the rest of these lambs. But I'm hoping Friday night, he'll nearly have done a month by Friday. And that's a pretty good shift every single night without a day off. Credit to him. He's put in a serious shift every single night. Go on, see. Don't let her give you it. Lovely. Right, she's got a great big bag here. What side is it? Darling, in you go. No, wrong side. Wrong side.
She went dead weight.
That's us. We're on. We're away. We're off to the races. Sonia says I ordered my jacket today. Excellent, Sonia. Thank you so much. Beautiful sight.
Is there a goat out there? Get a hold of it, please.
Brenda's asking, are you going to breed the dairy goats this year, not the golden? We're hoping for February. I think we've missed anything this year, haven't we, see?
Yeah.
And just the way it turned out, it's a shame. But we've missed it now. We're going to have to go for... Now. Over she goes, see.
Your tip.
Right. We're going to go for February, I think. February's the plan for the goats. We're going to go for them in February. Badger needs to go to the hairdresser for a trim. Trust me, we'll catch her and I'll show you what her hair's like, because Badger and Bodger are exactly the same. It just does not come out. Right, little one, fill that belly right up. Oh no, it just came on, no notifications. We've got tons of people watching if notifications aren't working. Loads of people watching. Lynn Schofield, thank you for the stars. Shaz, thank you for the 45 stars. Ted Louise, Laurie, Caroline and Paula and Jenny as well. Kathy Hyde, thanks for the 100 stars. Hilary Kirby for the 200 and Joan Carter for the 20 as well. Maggie says gunner number 2. Kind of like it. It's getting a wee milk mouth going on here.
Yeah?
Look at that milk mouth.
Haley got twins?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here we're looking for you.
Hello guys. Oh, they've shot off again. They're at the other end of the pen already. Now. That's us, that's us. Yeah, she needs that. Oh, it's not sore or anything, it's alright.
We got free.
There's tons of milk. Come here. Back on.
You're alright?
I think he got kicked. I don't think he was too happy about it.
fine, man.
Yes, Rory. Me tail's going. Oop.
Already see he's filling out. You're fine.
And that teat's looking much better.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I guess you can go on the other side, but not really. Go on. It's going to do him the world of good. I think that'll do, yeah, that'll do. Feel that belly, look at that belly.
Oh, it's a podgy belly.
Fatty. Wee fatty. Good to get him a good, right good fill up, yeah. Recharge the batteries, recharge the tanks. What colours do the G-Lays come in? They only come in navy. Only come in navy for the minute. Or they will only come in navy, only done one colour. Ooh, but they do look phenomenal. Dice is out, see, why?
Dice.
Why are you doing this to us, Dice? Why are you doing this to us?
Just get a gap somewhere.
Where?
Oh,
You've got plenty here though. You've got loads here. We need to get this hay away from the water trough. It doesn't make sense to have it here. We'll put it on this one. That could really do. That could have a better setup here. It's got that horrible baler twine on it. It looks rubbish. Christoph's away. I don't know. See you, Christoph. Are you away? Getting some stuff uploaded. What time tonight for the daily for our update? On our sick mum.
Yeah.
On at 7.
On at 7, yeah.
On at 7. Have a wee check of that. Oh, here comes Dice being bodily lifted round. Go on, Dice. Unacceptable. She's one of our homebred ones with the beautiful colours. Look at her. Isn't she lovely? And her babies look like that as well. Got a set of snips? I'll hold this. Wait. Is there something else holding it? Yeah? No. That's it. Try that. What is going on here? There's another one there, is it?
surely.
I'm saying no, I'm saying there's one here somewhere. Is there? Is there? Yeah, right at the edge. Ah. Sneaky. Sneaky beaky. Right. Shuffle that along. Okay. Get that away on there. I want to do that for days. Get that away from the water trough. Just put it on there so you know we can cable tie it on, because it's going to sit out a wee bit if we have it. Just cable tie that bad boy on there.
You're gonna hold that, I'll grab.
I'm going to sit you in here just till I get sorted out. Oh. Oh. Excellent. Right, we'll move this around and get that moved. Right, that's it. Judy says, how do they keep the flies out the barn? Still too cold. Yeah, still too cold. To be honest, we're not ever that bothered with flies, are we? See, not inside. The pigs get it quite a lot. The pigs get some flies. Sarah says, welcome, Sarah. Welcome to you. I don't know if there's someone joining our members group on YouTube or something, but welcome. Caroline says, my other half wanted to know what was wrong with my phone sound. It sounded like weird sheep. He just doesn't get it. No, he doesn't. And he probably never will.
Just doesn't get it.
Just doesn't get it. Who have we got? Tatiana Schreckengost. Love that name, Tatiana. I actually love your name. It's so cool. Hello, farmers in Dulsconies, watching from Northern California. Hi, Tatiana. Can you imagine if you're doing like insurance and stuff? Mine's is easy. It's like best.
Yeah, couldn't be easier.
Yours
Really.
like Kieran's pretty easy. But Tatiana's like, oh, Schreckengost. Spell that for me. Tatiana, I don't envy you. That must be difficult.
Well, I'm assuming it's a normal name where she's from.
In California.
Oh, I thought you said Netherlands.
Schreckengost must be like Polish, maybe?
Yeah.
Schreckengost. German? Not sure.
DreamWorks? Shrek?
It's spelled the same way as well, with a K. Yeah. Are you? Let's catch Bodger quickly, see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should.
Badger or Bodger?
Jamie Federer, thanks for the 100 stars. Bodger, sorry, we'll get Bodger, because that, try and get that stuff from trailing. You got a wee tiny one there.
Yeah, but his belly's rammed full.
Is it?
Couldn't be fuller.
That's why it's lying down.
Yeah,
Quite
I woke
happy.
up, I actually feel quite bad.
Right, Bodger. No, Bodger. Look at that hair. Go see! See? Just caught it by the hair. Will not come out. Like, it's welded in there.
That stuff.
And that's the loose stuff. You've got no chance. You cannot get that out. Look. Like, that's going to be absolute agony on her. You cannot take that out. You just need to let her do it. Don't you?
Yeah. Same time, I want to get this bit.
Oh, you need to get that bit, yeah, because that does make her look a bit, like, shabby. But look at her cool hair underneath. But her hair on top is a total disaster. Look at that, working perfectly, see.
Amazing.
Isn't
that
that,
big thing's fitting through?
isn't that satisfying? That's not fitting through. That doesn't even need any
Why is
cake.
that so big?
Yeah, why is it so ginormous already?
That'll be like 75% Angora, because that's his mum there.
No, Anglo-Nubian.
Anglo-Nubian,
Yeah,
sorry.
it will be, yeah. So, so it'll be a lot. They'll end up being much bigger as mum. Growing like a weed. Like an actual weed. And mum has such a nice bag there as well. It's perfect. Perfection. Right. Steady me, man. Whoa! Incredible zooms on today's.
Hyped up.
Yeah, they are. So hyped up. Right. These girls, what are we doing with them?
Leave them till the morning.
Leave them to the morning. We need to sort out these pet pens. And then the Milkmaid 2000. The Milkmaid 2000 is going to be coming along here. Let's show see where we're thinking. Come and tell us your plan, see. Bodger needs a visit to Kyle. You're not wrong. But you can't clip it. You can't clip her because you've got beautiful hair underneath. I know what you mean, but... right. In here, we're thinking... What are we thinking, see?
What are we thinking? I was going to actually the same.
We're thinking a little...
What are these fours?
A little 4 foot along here. Do you want to set it up now?
Got a big stick.
I've got it. Look at Fiona, sound asleep. Yes, darling. There's Bendy Wendy. Everyone asking to see Bendy Wendy. Grow up! Grow up! There you go, darling. Here's Bendy Wendy. I keep saying we're getting updates. We are going to get updates. We are getting updates on it. I've said that for 3 weeks. We are going to get updates. Right, let's get this sorted out here and we'll show you what we're thinking of Milkmaid. Right, this one, 4 foot on there. Beautiful. Love it. Perfect. Okay. Now, attach that onto here. You attach that on there. Then we'll get this other 4 foot here, all nicely washed. Wonderfully washed. Good girl, Fiona. I'm going to take this over here.
Here. Behind you.
You're right there, see? Right there. Squeeze through. You'd think there's 2 or 3 of them going to lamb in here again tonight, wouldn't you? They just look like it. Look at them all sitting uncomfy, legs lying out always. Probably going to end up happening again tonight.
Oh wow.
There we go. Ideal. Right. Now, we've got a little pen here, a little barrier, so that the public aren't getting too close. And then if we need to do any bottle feed or bring out raisin Reggie, they can go in here, no problem. But we can't have the public too close to it where there's dung and things lying out, can we? So we're going to put this one here on, and then put another sheeted one here. And then that'll be the start of a 6 metre pen right the way back to where this sound system is here. So Kyle's going to get a lot of these sheep out into the pen ready to go to the field. Then we can take a couple of these lambing pens down and then make this big pen tomorrow. So where this black bag's sitting over on here, we can take that down. We can take that bag off, move everything over, and then put fences along here, gates along here, and then we'll have a big 6 metre pen in here, and we can split that in the middle, so we'll have 2 3 metre pens. We'll have the milk machine on one side, and we can have Reggie and Raisin on the other, is what we're thinking.
Did you ever figure out how we're doing this? Because these won't reach me.
Yeah, we're putting them on here.
Bring on to that.
We're going to put them onto here. Then everyone can still see in round about and see what's going on. Or your other option is you swap them about and you put the sheeted ones on here. And you put, yeah, and then you put the clear ones on there so everyone can see. Anyway, that's what we're thinking. That's how we're going to sort it out. And then we've got plenty of room in here. We'll create another 6 metre pen, which will be invaluable. And we can move all our bottle-fed babies and Reggie and Raisin, etc., in there. And then we could actually almost claim this one back, see?
Yeah. They'll get too big for a bottle then.
Well, we need, I keep saying it, Mary and Star need to come up.
Yeah.
They have to come up. They definitely do. Because they're going to fold. So that's the plans. Right, that's been a Mammoth Live on tonight. We are all fed up, all sorted. Kyle's going to come in, do some feeding. You'll get all the waters done. You'll be keeping an eye on all these sheep overnight. We have had one this morning at 8 a.m. and everything has slowed down. Standing up, looking a little bit suspect tonight again, aren't they? Just looking that little bit suspect. So don't be surprised if we have 2 or 3 or hopefully half a dozen overnight and make a big dent in them. And we may have that goat. That goat is primed to. That goat is primed to go anytime. And that little pygmy goat is going on really weird. It's standing away by itself again. So it may well happen. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you for all the stars, all the super chats that have came through, all of your subscriptions. Hopefully loads of you would like to join us in our supporters group. You get your own added into your own private group, which is full of our community, and it is a fantastic community. All extra lives, extra exclusive content, and we'll see you all in the next one. We'd love to see you in our supporters group, and we'll see you all on tomorrow's live. From Farmer Connor,
Bye everyone.
myself, Farmer Ben, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye guys.